girls around the world. Featuring my dog Redman, the one and only Faith Evans, and I'll be the Kid Capri. Come on. Hands up in the air.
Yes, sir. Hey, when the weed in my system ain't no telling, Doc wildin' out, that's what they be yelling. Hey, you know me, the Doc got game like preaching cold cheese. I had sex with my therapist low key. She said, Red, you suicidal? Not me, baby. Stay calm while I count my bread. I'm missing $1, bro, you get a hospital bed. Oh, where my ladies at? I go down, no, you better pay me back. I'm all up in your ribs like baby back. You know women in good sex, how they react. Blowing up my cell, throwing money at me like Chippendales. Oh, hey, showing up to my crib, yelling outside what your boy done did. Go fix your wig. I grab the strap, ain't no time for that. Anything after that, you hear pat, pat, pat. I'm a hood star and the fact remains. You get a little crazy, I'll act deranged, baby.
Baby, you're a hood star. I know who you are.
Let's go, baby.
You're so good, but you're my baby. You're my baby. I love who you are, and I love you.
Yo, I see my big bro, Kid Capri.
What up?
He said, young bro, where's the weed? I got big girls betting their bread on red. The hood star never fuck for free. Yup, chicks in VIP getting it on. They doing Snapchat clips to my song. They getting loose cause they man did them wrong. And all of them ain't leaving till 6 in the morning. Hey, it's a movie Hitchcock. I flow right out the Ziploc. Got Cubans on the neck, red rock the best. Women get wild when you don't pay for the dress. I got faith in the hook. Watch these haters throwing that salt. I roll with the top off. Go back to your man buying you knockoff. Girl,
Baby, you're a hood star. Baby, and you know just who you are. I know who you are. Everybody knows that's who you are. But you're my baby. You're my darling, darling baby. I love who you are. And I love
Let's sing to the
no one quite like you. Nobody quite like you, baby. I know you feel the same too.
1, 2, 3, people back. Let's go.
Baby, you get the best from me. You're a hood star. That's what you are.
tell them your name, girl.
You get the best from me. Baby.
Kid Capri.
Oh, you get the best from me. All in the hood and the streets to make it.
Kid Capri, come on, 2-step with me. Come on, 2-step with me. Yeah, huh, 2-step. Yeah, ladies, throw your hands up. All the fellas in the spot, throw your hands up. And if you're getting that dough and you love the show, say ho.
Wish I could say that I knew better. Should've been banking on forever, no. Cut me deep, but all is well, I swear. Ooh, it's only gonna make me better someday. Better yet, right now. Don't know how, but I always figure it out. When my heart and my mind don't align, just takes a little time, but baby, I'll be fine. No, it will get better. I done been here before and it gets better, so I know that it won't last forever. You'll see that the pain won't last. It gets better. Yeah, it gets better. Oh, and you see heartbreak won't last always. It will get better. Ain't complaining, that's how love goes. Is it really worth it? No one knows. But I can't say that I'm done with love. I just had to fall back and prepare where my heart at. Someday, better yet right now. Don't know how, but I always figure it out. When my heart and my mind don't align, just takes a
going on?
What's happening, Marty? How are you?
Right now, I'm with the R&B superstar, Mr. Miguel. Marsha Ambrosius, I hope I got your last name right.
You did, and it was wonderful, thank you.
He's finally here. I'm chilling with Lloyd. What's going on, man?
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
It's the OG of the group, T-Lo. What's good? It's your man, Sweet. And what's going on? It's your boy, Rails. And we're next.
We got one of the biggest producers in the world. You guys don't know. What's up, Sean Garrett?
What up? What's up?
What's up, y'all? This is Case. This is my man Marty. This is Raleigh Boy. And we chilling right here on the Marty A. Johnson Show.
Marty A. Johnson.
What's up, world? Marty A. Johnson here. It is the Marty A. Johnson Show with Official Rob Boy. Now, you guys gotta buckle up because I just saw the guest backstage before the show started, and he's a heavy hitter for real. Tuesday night is where it's at. Myself with Official Rob Boy. So this season we decided to do something a little bit different. We still do the tap in edition. So remember, send your music to me at Marty A. Johnson 4 at gmail.com. If you want to come on set with us, we want to hear some of your music and really try to connect the artists with some of our peoples. And truth be told, I say this all the time. You never know who watched this show and this program. For real. He DM'd me and said, I'm going to come on the show. I was like, come on. So, no, I do appreciate that. I really, really do. So, I'm going to bring him in 2 minutes. So, even though I talked to him in a second. So, James, you can still see and hear me. Throw up the peace sign. So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do something a little bit different. So, people may not say, who's that? Who's James Artissen? I said, I'm going to show you first. Then I'm going to bring you in. So, what I'm going to do is, he's very multi-talented. Grammy-nominated 3 times. Singer, songwriter, composer, arranger, an artist, and a CEO. I'm gonna tell that all in the CEO of his own label. So I might have him come back and tap in and listen to some music from you. I might have to do that. But in the meantime, I'm gonna play his video featuring. He may not know this. I've seen some of his catalog people he worked with. I was like, oh, a lot of these people are friends at the show. I'm like, okay. I want to shout out Big Gift from Goody Mob. I'm playing what do you got? He has a couple of records. So I'm letting you in while I'm playing your video, so you can vibe out with me, and I'm gonna play the video and everything. It's called Out of Control. So we're all about the visuals here. So again, you're an artist. Make sure you DM me to get on a future show, because you never know who'll be watching us. So I'm gonna get this video together because I have not seen the whole video. I just seen some highlights. I like to really see the videos with you guys. I truly, truly do. Because sometimes I want to get my honest feedback on the records when we have special guests and when we have company. But I will say this. Some of the special guests, they get mad at me. I don't know why. I say I don't like their record. But I really just have real constructive criticism. But when I seen his Discosaurus, I like the arrangement. I like what he's doing. But enough about that. Let me let the video rock, and I'm about to let him in right now. So watch the video, and then we're gonna have a good time. Come on, tap in, come on.
I can't help it, 'cause your ass got me thinking crazy, like I'm missing composure. It's like you got some type of hold on me, and we only met just for this time. It seems like I've known you my whole life, and I never been the same since I met you. I'm feeling out of control. You always have my mind on you, always thinking about you. And ever since that first night, it seems like I've been going crazy, crazy about you.
Player, understand you a duck, little boy. I declare, spend $1 million and a bitch don't care. Kickstands for the legs and them hoes ain't straight. Give ain't never needed money just to scrape her plate.
I'm feeling out of control. You always have my mind on you. Always thinking about you. And ever since that first night, it seems like I've been going crazy, crazy about you.
Mint green chrome in the butt, burnt orange 550. Say the pinky ring pimp, give love pussy. Seafood, big pool, make your girl look. Backwoods, big grill, watch the chef cook. Talk slow, big smoke in the moonlight. Knock your doors down, shout it till your mind right. East Point, Fulton County, where a nigga from. Got love in the air, hope you catch you some.
I'm feeling out of control. You always have my mind on you. Always thinking about you. And ever since that first night, it seems like I've been going crazy, crazy about you.
That was nice. I just played Out of Control by this gentleman here. He's actually joining me on the show tonight. So let me
What
give an
up?
introduction for real.
What's good?
What's good? Let me let people know who I'm rocking with right now. He is an award-winning, 3-time Grammy-nominated singer, songwriter, composer, arranger. His pen game is really, really sick. I'm not going to. He's one of the few producers. I'm not saying this because he's here. That is well eclectic when it comes to the music. From Whitney Houston, Britney Spears, Meek Mills, Justin Bieber, 112, Robin S., Katy Perry, Jay Holiday, and next can be you, for real. That's gonna lay the show. And also, he is a CEO of his own record label, and he's really is, in my opinion, just from that resume alone, he's really trying to bridge a gap in music because good music really don't discriminate. We got Mr. James Artissen. What's up, bro? How you feeling?
What's up, man? Blessings, blessings.
Well, I'm glad to have you here. So I really appreciate you coming on the platform. I really do.
No problem, man. Thank you for having me.
For real. For first, let me dial back. And I'm not just saying this. I was just minding my business, and you DM me.
Yeah.
So, hold on. How do you find out about this platform? Let me ask that first off.
I think we know a lot of the same people. You know, this industry is very small, so you know people run in the same circles, and I kind of seen you with a lot of my peers and friends of mine. So I'm like, you know what, this might be a platform I need to be on.
It is. I'm glad. I get it all the time. I get DMs a lot. First thing I said is, okay, we can connect with the same people. Plus, Atlanta is really a staple of the Marty A. Johnson Show with the Fish Rob Boy. We're in Atlanta a lot.
Dope.
We're there a lot, and really, we have all. I ain't gonna say our celebrity friends. They're really like our family. Like, I'm sure you've seen the people that have been on our show and all that. So we're there a lot. So hopefully, when we come back down there, we can really connect and all that.
Absolutely.
So first of all, again, I'm glad to have you on here. It's different from other platforms. I've seen you've been making your rounds, which I like. This platform's a whole lot, a little bit different.
Hey, I love different. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to keep doing the same stuff over and over.
I see them interviews. I was like, woo. No, salute to them. No, but here it's real talk, it's real conversation. I'm very nosy. Expect the unexpected here. I don't think I go.
I'm open.
So enough about me. Let's get right into it. I don't really want to drag the whole story out, but I do know the backstories. I did do my research.
Okay.
I already know you've been doing this pretty much all your life. Born in Queens, New York.
Yeah.
You've been traveled all around the country, the world, really.
Yeah.
Been in Atlanta, Georgia, past 15 years.
Yeah.
Plus, and one of the milestones at an early age is really meeting the late great King of Pop, Michael. Definitely rest in peace.
Yeah.
At a young age, and I'm gonna start from there. That pretty much got your bug. Am I right? Really, just trying to open your eyes and say, "Wow, I think this is what I want to do as a career." So let's start from there. Talk about it for me.
Yeah. Well, first and foremost, much respect to Michael Jackson, the best to ever do it, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
And, just, I come from, of course, a place called Queens, New York. Of course, New York is to me the mecca of, music. And it was an area and a place of creativity, not only music, but just the arts, entertainment. And, all of that was, in my vicinity, not only just in the vicinity, but in the house as well, different styles of music, different genres, different pieces of art, and, so much inspiration to take from. And, I kind of got bit by the music bug. And, once I got bit by it, I never looked back. And fast forward, I was already a huge Michael Jackson fan, probably a young super fan, really. And at the time, I had joined this Michael Jackson fan club.
Okay.
And they would have certain updates here and there. He'll be in this city, this state, that state. And he happened to be in New York this particular time, and I was about 11 years old at this time. And me and my father, we went to Webster Hall in New York. And, at the end of it, we got a chance to meet him backstage. And just a short conversation, but just in itself was just, a pivotal moment, because a young kid meeting his idol, that young, unexpectedly, is a big thing. And of course, me loving music already, and me holding him at such a high regard in music, I thought, that's kind of like that inkling to say, hey, this might be something worth, pursuing. And, as time went on, years went by, just started perfecting the craft.
And before you perfected the craft, what I like about you, because I'm originally from Connecticut. My pops lived in New York. I spent a lot of my summers and weekends there because, it's pretty much literally right there. It's basically a train ride away.
Right.
My pops was in the city, and I used to go there literally every weekend. And what I liked about you is you became a student like myself back. Look, I don't want to date ourselves, but at the same time, I think we're still swagged out and young enough to know what's going on.
Yeah.
You became a teacher like myself, actually going in the record store, picking up that CD.
Yeah.
And like literally in there like a student. Like I used to read the credits.
Yeah.
I used to read everything. Who's on the charts?
Mm-hmm.
Who won platinum? Who won gold? Who got that bullet by that bullet by their name? You know what I mean?
Right.
So I like that about you. I said, okay, he knows his stuff. So pretty much you really was a student of that. And I don't think I missed that time.
Yeah, me too. I miss
all day doing that.
I miss it. I miss going to the record stores. Actually standing in line to go buy an album. When it first drops. All that fanfare stuff is where it started from. And even again as a 11, 12-year-old kid, going to the record stores and buying albums and vinyls and reading credits and all these different things. A lot of people thought I was older than what I was because of, just how my demeanor was, and, what they would say, I had an old soul. So, music, it'll do it to you. You know what I mean? So it was dope.
I like that you wasn't just, you hit him in the head because you hit him in the head with something completely off the wall and not always just hip hop and R&B. Like, oh, what you know about Christina?
Yeah, house music, dance music, electronic music, pop music, country music. Like I loved it all and still love it all, So music is music to me.
See, this is why I like you already. I always tell artists all the time, a good record is a good record, no matter when it came out. Out of Control, people, is 3 years old. Still crisp. Still the visuals is there. I don't know if he had a budget or did not have a budget, but the quality was there.
Yeah, and shout out to my brother Big Gip, of the Goody Mob. And shout out to the whole Goody Mob Dungeon family. With that record, man, that was pretty much an experimental record, let alone with the video. That was just really a party, and we just vibing out, and we turned it into a production. And that's the beauty of collaboration, and that's the beauty of just kind of taking the ego out of the situations and just having fun with it, and just make it something dope, and however it comes out, you know what I mean? So I think we did our thing.
No, it's sure right there. I'm gonna play a little bit, another one of your videos in a minute, and I'm play a couple of your records. So let me switch gears a little bit. I want to talk about you really decided, becoming a student and really trying to come into the industry full fledged. Start off in a group. You had some motion. I'll just say that, and then quickly, poof, it's gone, and then you solo.
Yeah.
So is it hard? Look, I'm in a group situation as well, but at the same time, what made you just say, even though you're in a group disbands very, very quickly, that you still want to continue? Let me ask that.
Well, the group situation just kind of came really off the fly. Like, it wasn't something that I was kind of going for or something that I was pursuing. It was just something that kind of fell in my lap, from my previous group member, and he was the one that kind of gave me the idea of doing the group situation. So when we tried it and we put out that single, the single did very well, top 10 record on Billboard. So once we disbanded, that was kind of like my introduction, not only to the world as an artist, but that set me up for my solo artist career, because most people don't really get a top 10 record off the jump, as a brand new act with just being on one song. You know what I mean? That right there, the piece of the puzzle. People are like, well, how did he do it? And this and that, and the antennas start going up, and the interest is there. So that's what kind of sparked the solo journey.
Got it. So songwriting is, from what I hear, is a great bag, is a great situation, and all that. Let's talk about the songwriter, because a lot of people really can't be a songwriter. They can't. They can't. This is what it is. What was your first? I'll talk about some of the placement and stuff like that. What was your first big break, so to speak? You talk about that, because I can talk about it, but I'd rather you tell the story.
So when people ask me that, sometimes it's a loaded question, because for me, when I first got in the industry, let's say professionally, there was a lot of situations coming at me at once. Meaning, at the time, this is early 2000s. So at this time, I remember Twitter had just came out, MySpace was a thing. It was a couple of things going on. And at the time, on Twitter, there were a lot of artists that joined Twitter, and they would give out their personal emails for producers to send in beats to them. And this is the mixtape era. So a lot of artists were putting out mixtapes. They were having DJs host their mixtapes, and they were getting a lot of traction. So, I had an opportunity to work with a couple of well-known established artists from Twitter, just by me sending emails with beats from their Twitter account. And that afforded me to work with artists like Young Berg, Wiz Khalifa, Rockstar, which is now Kid Ink. There was so many of them. So that was kind of the start. So it was like kind of, okay, you got on this mixtape, and you got on this mixtape, and just by sending beats in bulk, So I would say that was kind of like the foot in. And then once I kind of got those in, then that's how I started getting into the bigger circles and the bigger leagues. So that's when we're talking about the Justin Biebers, and we're talking about,
you did the work.
Yeah.
You did the work. I get it. I totally get it. Look, artists, because we have a lot of, I say this all the time. Sometimes you just need that one. I get it. When I first started off, about my platform, I had to flood the airwaves, let people know, oh, this is who I am, this is what we got going on. You had to really flood it. Some people don't want to do the work. People just think they post something now, thinking they're doing something. No, you got to work.
And especially back then, it was much harder back then, because it wasn't a whole lot of social media. It wasn't a whole lot of just internet access. It was a lot of, you got to pull up to these studios. You got to pull up and meet these people. You have to, you got to talk to people and pretty much sell yourself. And especially if the music is good, you got to sell it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it was a lot of just networking, a lot of making relationships, a lot of talking. and really just making stuff on the fly as well for a lot of artists.
Trust me, it's paying off for you. When you look at other artists outside of the norm, as they say, hip hop, R&B ish, because you have great solo records. I'm not saying that because you're here. I'm not.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
I heard a couple of your records. I'm like, this is him. That's the first thing I said. This is him. When you go outside the box with other artists, Robin S., Brittany, Katie, take me through that process, because sometimes they see some of us, sometimes, not all the time. How do you really get your foot in the door that way?
Again, just making relationships and networking and just kind of being at the right place at the right time, a little bit of luck, et cetera. Everything's kind of in a pot. But, typically a lot of times you got to put yourself in situations and places where these people would typically be at, and, pretty much sell yourself. So for me, personally, let's just say, for example, a lot of these artists would be in LA. So I would frequent LA a lot. I would go to different studios and, just kind of see who's there, meet certain people, whether it's the artists themselves or meet their team, whether it's their A&R or their management or whatever, and just kind of sell the music to them, in the sense of, do you like this? If you don't like this, we can kind of switch gears and go this route and just kind of collaborate that way. Or they might just like something that I already had, but I kind of tailored a lot of the music to a specific artist that I wanted to deal with. So it wasn't a situation of, okay, I'm going to send out a bunch of beats and see who bites. It was really specific. Like, I want to go work with a Katie. I want to go work with a Justin. I want to go, work with a Bobby Brown and a Whitney and all of that. So
that makes it special when you really tailoring it right for that artist, and really that makes the chemistry special. That it's really for them, and you're really going for that artist.
Exactly.
Look, I get it. I totally get it. Whitney Houston. I gotta ask. First off, I know the backstory. First off, rest in peace to Whitney. I knew
rest in peace.
During the time, you was best friends with Bobby Brown Jr. Rest in peace to him. Also, you and him were pretty much locked in.
Yeah.
Best friends and all that. That's pretty much how you got in the door with Whitney. And and I heard that, from what I hear, the story's pretty consistent. She was like that roundaway girl. She's like that auntie, and all in one.
Yeah. She was definitely like an auntie to me, for sure. But I mean, me and Bobby Jr., we pretty much grew up together. We've known each other for a long time. It was kind of like we grew up musically together too, because at the time I was in experimental phase when I met him. He was in experimental phase when he met me, and he was trying to figure out his lane and where he was going to go in life. Just trying to get out of his father's shadow, and it was just kind of a thing where it was a thing of we were helping each other, and as close as we gotten, I got close with his family, and began to start working with the rest of them. So it was just a tight knit kind of thing, man. It was a tight knit circle, and we all had each other's back.
And which record was more production? Was there any of your joints ever come on any of her projects, or just pretty much doing sessions with her? I was doing my research. I was like, what's he on? Which album was it?
Unfortunately, none of the music that we made it on her albums officially.
Okay.
But I did do some writing for her on a couple records that actually it's funny that we're talking about it now, because I've been hearing that they're trying to release unreleased music on her now. So hopefully some of those records will start coming out.
I hope so. And make sure the business is right for you too.
Yeah, absolutely.
or they're gonna have a problem.
Yeah.
I want to play one of your records. Tell me about One More Thing.
One More Thing. Shout out to Robin S. House music, dance legend.
Show me love, Robin S.
Show me love.
Okay.
Yeah, man, I've been working with Robin for a very, very long time. One More Thing is our latest single that we just put out not too long ago. And, just a up-tempo, house dance, electronic, fun type record. And, it's doing fairly well. So, yeah.
Well, I'm about to play it. Robin asked, hold on, I'm going to use this clip. So Robin signed to your label. Am I correct?
Yes.
First of all, I'm going to use this promo clip. So, hey, Robin, I'm Marty A. Johnson. So, Robin, I'm about to play your record right here on the Marty A. Johnson Show. So, Robin, you need to come on the show and talk about it for real. And I have not heard the record, Robin.
Come on, dude.
So let's check it out. Come on.
There is one more thing I wanna tell you. There is one more thing I wanna tell you.
I wanna go to the club. Listen to New York.
You walked into my life and you took my breath away. I've had many moments just like this, but this one was like a fantasy. My mind instantly became engulfed with the possibilities of love, peace, kindness, respect, taking things to another level. At best, spending our lives now and forevermore. There is one more thing I wanna tell you. There is one more thing I wanna tell you. Make note that my heart is sensitive. Don't just use it and throw it away. I go hard for the one in my life. This is not some kind of childish game. I'm solid in the me I give to you. I just ask the same of you in return. Keeping it steady, solid, safe, and secure. You making sure this heart of mine don't break. Love, peace, kindness, respect, taking things to another level. At best, spending our lives now and forevermore. There is one more thing I wanna tell you. There is one more thing I wanna tell you. One more thing, 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 one more thing. Of love, peace, kindness, respect, taking things to another level. At best, spending our lives now and forevermore. One more thing.
Robbie, there's one more thing I need to tell you. Follow me on Instagram, and James, you need to come on the show with us. For real.
Let's do that, Robin. Come on.
You're the record head. Pause. You the man of the label. You own the label. I can talk to you.
Yeah. Look. Miss Robin she's on the road. She doing her thing. I'm letting her get her things off right now, so I can get her to come on. That's nothing.
Okay. Robin, that was great because a good people on this platform we don't discriminate on the music. A good house record is normally 12 minutes long.
Right. We had to shorten it up for the radio and all of that.
Right. So Robin, I would say this. Robin, your voice has seemed like honestly it got stronger over the years. Seriously. Sometimes no disrespect to some of the aunties, and she's a legend. Some of the aunties, they lose it. They rely on the background singers.
That's true.
I can tell that's all her voice, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's all her for sure.
That's all her.
Yeah.
One more thing. Okay, Robin, that was good. So let me move on. Otherwise, I'm gonna end up playing that again. James, I want to play a game with you on the show. The game is called 3, 2, and 1. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give you a category, and you're gonna have to rank them from number 3 as your least, number 2, and number 1.
Okay.
You follow me? There's no right answer. There's no wrong answer. So
Okay.
it's gonna be hard. So if you have to explain it, explain it. So let's start off with this first. Since I just played Robin and female, let's go with some of the greats.
Okay.
The legends are on tour right now. The queens are on tour. If you have to rank the queens in your own definition, from again 3 being your least, 1 being your best. You ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Shaka Khan, Patti LaBelle, Gladys Knight. So if you had to rank them from number 3 to number 2, number 1.
I would say number 1 would be Shaka Khan.
3. For both the moment. Who's
So
number 3?
Okay. So number 3,
2, 1, please.
Number 3 would be Gladys Knight. Number 2 would be Patti LaBelle, and then number 1 would be Shaka Khan.
Okay, why is that order? Let me ask that first.
Because, well, I'll start from the top. So I say Shaka Khan is number 1 because to me, Shaka had more of a, how should I say, more of a feeling to me with her music, in the sense of up tempo, and in the sense of rhythmic, in the sense of writing. Like, I felt her, you know, especially on stage, because she was a performer, right? Number 2, I would say Patti, because, you know, I think Patti LaBelle is one of the greatest voices as well. Her music touched me as well. And then number 3, I would say Gladys Knight, because even though she's amazing and great, her music was just a lot mid. You know what I mean? So I would have to be in a mood for that.
I can respect that. All right, so Simon, let's bring it up to today. Let's switch and go to the females and rappers.
Okay.
Ooh. Lotto. You know who Lotto is?
Mm-hmm.
Glorilla.
Okay.
I'll throw her in there, even if she's not saying. And I'll throw her in there. Meg Thee Stallion. Glorilla, Lotto, Meg Thee Stallion. So remember, 3 is your least.
So I would put Lotto at number 3. I'll put Meg Thee Stallion number 2, and I'll put Glorilla at number 1.
Glorilla's that girl right now.
I'll give her that. Yeah.
She can give you country. That's the definition of an artist. She can give you country. She can give you hip hop.
I respect her. I respect her her versatility, and to me, she just has better music.
Okay. All right, so don't be biased. I'm about to go to R&B groups. You can't be biased.
Okay.
I'm gonna do 2 different versions. Let me take it back to the 90s, because they're all friends of the show. High Five. H-Town. They was in the 90s too, late 90s. I'm gonna throw them in there.
Okay.
Next.
You said next?
Next.
Okay.
H-Town, High Five, and Next.
I put High Five number 3.
Ooh.
I put H-Town number 2, and Next at number 1.
Okay, let's beg the difference. Let's have a conversation here. Okay, all of them. You may not know this. All of them are friends of this show. All three groups. I met them all in person several times. Why is that? Out the three, respectfully, Next has the least amount of hits.
True.
High Five don't have the original members, but it's okay. H-Town, Dearly Departed, Dino. So my coach is jumping on. So if you had to rank them, again, keep on going, James. We're gonna do we're doing 3, 2, 1. Again, from High Five, Next, and H-Town. Let's I want to hear your explanation, sir. Because Next has the least amount of hits.
Well, I just think that, well, honestly, all three groups are kind of in the same boat in the sense of hits, right? In the sense of quantity of hits, right? So let's just start there.
Okay, I can respect it. This is why we have you here. Continue.
So I'm all in the same boat. Now, to me, it comes down to the quality of music and quality of quote unquote hits, right? I think Next just has a better catalog of records, and their records just kind of hit me a little bit more. Not to say that the other groups didn't either, but I just feel like Next just had more of a crossover appeal with their music.
Your label really didn't really support them that much, wherever the situation was.
Well, see, that's the thing though with groups, especially groups from back in the day. Some groups were experimental, so sometimes they didn't know how to present the groups. They didn't know how to promote them, market them. Some of them were just kind of put together, or threw together. Some of the guys didn't know them from a can of paint, but somehow they had to make it work. And sometimes when that's the case, you're not going to get longevity out of these groups. So that's the reason why they might have 1 or 2 hits and then that's it.
I got it. Okay. I wasn't gonna throw Silk in there, but Silk got hit.
Well, if you threw Silk in there, then that's number 1 for sure.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's undeniable. But I respect it.
And that's my family right there.
That's my family too. We rock with Silk. We know Silk for over 20 years. Ask all of them, do they know Marty and Riley work from the platform?
Look, man, shout out to my boy Lil G. Been knowing him for years. Matter of fact, G was one of the first people.
We're talking about Lil, not Gary, Big Gary, Lil
G. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's one of the first people that seen me buy my first studio. Yep.
Isn't this crazy?
In Atlanta. Yep. Shout out to G.
Bro, we have a lot of shit in common. Silk was the first group that ever been on this platform.
Oh wow.
And then when I started off my musical career in the industry, Silk 20 years ago, Silk was the first group. And to this day, they still support us.
That's amazing.
All 5 of them. But probably get ready and go next.
Okay. Let's go to what's up? First of all, salute.
What's up, brother?
What's up, man? Yo, heavy hitter in the building. I was a little late, but I'm here. Appreciate you coming through, King.
All up.
We in the 3, 2, 1 right now, so check it out. We're gonna go to music. Keep it on the music tip.
Okay.
So since you was inspired by a lot of artists as you came up in your career, it was some artists that you had mentioned before that stuck out to you as your inspiration. Being Houdini.
Yeah.
Weeknd, you know what I'm saying? And who else? Kanye West.
Yep.
And a bunch more. But we're gonna say, let's go to the people that you was inspired by. Let's go with the songs from artists that you was inspired by. So
okay. That's a good question.
Let's do the songs. Houdini, Wild Wild West. Doom, doom, doom.
Yeah.
Wild West. Let's go Wild Wild West.
You know what's funny, man.
Okay, bro.
A lot of people don't realize, man. the reason why I love Houdini so much, for number one, they were my mentors, coming up. But two, their record One Love, that beat alone, that production alone is what inspired me to be a producer.
Right.
One love.
Yeah.
Happy to have just one love.
That record right there. Whew.
Yo, as a kid, that's the songs that I only remember, like the songs like that, like Houdini. A couple of more, but Houdini definitely they stuck out for me the most when I was a kid growing up in the 80s, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, yo, you heard that on the radio every day if you was riding.
Yeah, man.
On the radio, you know what I'm saying?
Monumental. And it didn't even just stop from Houdini, man. I was a huge Tribe Called Quest fan.
Yeah, man. I was gonna connect. So that's my number 3. Number 3 is Houdini, Wild Wild West. Number 2 is Tribe Called Quest. Can I Kick It?
And it's crazy. A lot. I tell this story all the time, man. The first album I ever bought was Midnight Marauders.
That
was the first album I ever bought.
Was it the CD or was it the tape or the?
It was CD. It was the official CD because the day that it came out, Wu-Tang 36 Chambers came out the same day.
Ooh.
Yep.
Now that's epic. I didn't know that. That was the same year.
That was the same day that it came out. So I had a decision to make. I'm like, am I gonna get Wu-Tang or I'm gonna get Tribe?
Right.
Yeah.
Tribe. Shout out to Tribe Called Quest.
Absolutely.
Shout out to Houdini. And definitely shout out to my number 3, which is The Weeknd.
Yeah.
I Can't Feel My Face.
Man, Weeknd, he got so many records, man. It's crazy.
He got a lot of records. Now
he got a lot of records, man. But I mean,
who you going with, James?
With The Weeknd, see, that's tough, man, because he got so many songs. I gotta narrow it down to albums.
Yeah,
so I would probably say like my favorite body of work from him is probably After Hours.
Okay, After Hours.
Blinding Lights and all that.
Where you placing Weeknd at on your 3-2-1 board? You got Houdini, you got Weeknd, and you have Tribe Called Quest. So let's go.
Well, Weeknd would have to be 3. He would have to be 3.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Who's number 3?
But The Weeknd would have to be 3.
Weeknd number 3. He the least on the list.
You got to show how much you're a legend. You have to.
Yeah, you got legends on his board.
Yeah, I mean, I nothing could go above Tribe. I mean,
Shout out, hey yo, shout out to. I want to give a special rest in peace to Phife Dawg.
Right. Oh yeah.
Rest in peace to Phife Dawg, man. You know what? I'm gonna tell y'all this, man. This is a crazy moment that I had. So I had to be at least 15, 16 years old. I was in Atlanta, Georgia, and Tribe Called Quest was performing at the Tabernacle in Atlanta, Georgia. And I don't know how I finagled these tickets, but I got 2 tickets to go to that show. Mind you, I'm 16 years old. Everybody's thinking that I'm older. I'm at the Tabernacle with all older people, all hip hop heads, from New York, just like purists. And everybody's thinking that I'm older, but I'm 16 and I'm knowing every Tribe Called Quest record. And this is standing room only. I'm at the stage, I'm watching them, and I got front row tickets at the Tribe Called Quest show. I still got the ticket. I got it framed somewhere in my studio.
There you go.
I still got the ticket. But that right there, I'm like, because this was their last show. And I'm like, I gotta be there.
That's a no-brainer.
Gotta be there.
Got to.
Packed wall to wall. It was crazy.
That's dope.
Well, like that. I'm glad you shared that. Give another.
I would love to see Tribe Called Quest perform live. I would love to see them.
And this was all of them too. Before Phife passed, I think Ron Fest came through, Diddy came through. It was a dope show.
Yeah,
that's historic. That was historic right there.
Absolutely.
All right. So what we're gonna do, Marty? You gonna give one 3, 2,
No,
1?
go ahead. Give another one. Go ahead.
I'm gonna give him another one.
Or if you don't have it, I got one.
Go ahead. Give him one, Marty.
Want me to go?
Yeah. Take him to the bridge. Take him
to the bridge. Okay.
Take him to the bridge, bro.
This is how we're gonna do it. Let's get out the hip hop. Let's go to the girls in the pop world.
Let's go.
Okay.
Britney. The first name, Brittany, Katie, and Christina.
Oof. Brittany, Katie, Christina.
Okay, for people who don't know who we're talking about, Britney Spears,
Mm-hmm.
Katy Perry, Christina Aguilera. All right, don't be biased because we're gonna have to argue on this one.
So I would probably say 3 would be Britney.
Okay. Be honest.
Katy Perry number 2, Christina number 1.
All right, then.
Okay, even though I agree with that. But why Christina number 1?
Well, arguably, Christina she has the biggest catalog.
She got a little bit more pizzazz than me too.
Yeah, she had to me, she had more of a how should I say, she had more of a rougher edge to her, and she was kind of like she was like one of the original pop bad girls.
Yeah, when she did Dirty with Redman.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, just with the booty shorts and the grungy hair and the you know what I'm saying, like
strong look. Now this how you know that you can tell I'm in tune. She gave you that, then she gave you Stronger. Fuck Genie in the Bottle in the beginning. That was cool. Then I'm Beautiful. So you know I know what I'm talking about. Then she did I'm Beautiful. Then she flipped it with the Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
And all that. So I like your choice. I'm gonna play another one of your videos before I get one of your records together. Tell us about
TikTok. Shout out to my brother Big Gip again. TikTok was actually the second record that me and Gip did together. We shot the video in LA, and it was actually nominated for a Grammy. So, you know, that was like, we kind of came out the gate, you know, just kind of, you know, showing the world, hey, you know, this is exactly what we're trying to do, you know, as far as hip hop and R&B is concerned, because it was a total new style for him, you know, before we dropped our EP. So that was kind of like the introduction to that.
Robert, you heard what he said, right? This one also was nominated for a Grammy.
Yeah, I heard. Big Gip, shout out, man. ATL.
That's my boy, Gip.
Let's check out the video. Come on. Grammy nominated. Come on.
Yeah. You don't know what's in store. But I got what you need. Close your eyes and listen to me. Hold on tight, it's a bumpy ride. I got a glass sitting on the side. You know, cause it's your favorite wine. Remember, cause you stay on my mind. I got time for you. You already know what to do. You'll light up the room. Set the mood with favorite tunes, yeah. Believe me, I see all the things that you can be. Besides the cars and jewelry, you're one hell of a memory. Prime time for sure. Unlock that door. Yearning for more. TikTok, you're always on schedule. Call me up and I show you to the things that I like to give you all night. No wrongs and no rights. Hold you so tight.
She looking for love, I'm open like Six Flags. I don't love little mama, but I like car, rubies and emeralds, amethyst and the pink stone. 2021 500 with the Benz on it. Topaz blue, coupe, 5 colors, Gil Flintstone. 5-star, looking at the moon in the roof in the sky bar. Yeah, right around town with the rocks on the arm. Chain might be skinny, but I'm hell on the charm. Slow song, Italian nights and ping pong. I love her last long like eons. Give the king, you the princess. Burn sage with the incense. Country boy did ride with the drop top, candy paint, Cisco farm with the flip flop. Botanical gardens, flowers at your feet, baby. Forever my lady, the power of the peach daddy. Champagne on the beach, baby. Give you my heart and I'm a love girl, appreciate it. Living in this world, we ain't caught up in the dance, we always be my girl. Loving you forever, making me better, you always be my girl.
TikTok, you're always on schedule. Roll me up and I will show you to the things that I like to give you all night. No wrongs and no rights. Hold you so tight, so tight, so tight. TikTok.
I've seriously, I have not heard the record or seen it until the show. So I'm gonna be honest. Only I see is the clip, the highlights. I like to be real organic on the show. Rob, what do you think of the video?
Oh, video, dope. James got vocals. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, man.
Y'all know what I mean? Across the world, across the planet, James got vocals. First of all, James got this thing with him where it's a fresh sound, and he sounds very good in his verse, and he makes the song what it is. Big Gift was a dope feature. You know what I'm saying? He's still top tier. You know what I'm saying? Big Gift still got the flows. Y'all put that together, and that kind of synchronized very, very well. So I can see how this be nominated for a Grammy. The song was very, very in tune, synchronized very well, production very great. So it was a hit to me, Marty. You know what I'm saying? That was a dope hit. I never heard that song, and now I'm gonna be like, okay, I know what song to go play now. You know
Thank you. Really appreciate that.
Yeah, James, you turning me on, brother. Yeah, come on through the Marty A. Johnson show so we can get put on for the streets.
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
It really was a vibe too.
Yeah,
the setting was there, California, everything. And
how you pronounce your last name right, bro? James Artissen.
Yep, you got it. You got it. Yep.
James Artissen, y'all. He in the building tonight.
He is.
Sure.
Here's what I like about you. Then I'm a flip it with a question. Here's what I like about you. I like how you reinvented yourself as a songwriter to become an artist. I know your government, James Worthy. People don't get it confused in the Google search. You know what I mean? You have to constantly explain it. That's the only reason why I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Because the basketball player, James Worthy.
Yep.
So with that being said, as a songwriter, being an artist, respectfully, a lot of songwriters, still the platform, I gotta tell her how it is. You know what I'm about to say. A lot of songwriters have a hard time making that transition to being an artist. I just know just a few. Ironically, they got like yourself, you got a lot of success as a songwriter first. And then Neil became successful as an artist, first songwriter. Carrie Hilson, Miss Carrie, baby. She was like that as well. Also, but there's also, well, they're all friends. He's a friend of the show, so I can call it how it is. He's a great friend of the show. Don't get mad, bro. I'm gonna say it. He's a great songwriter, Sean Garrett.
Oh yeah.
Everyone. However, when it comes to his artistry, dope records, but they don't get the magnitude as his other artists. If that makes if that makes sense. Now that's the same question I would have for you. Is it harder to challenge because the music is dope? Otherwise, I don't think you're getting enough accolades and the success as the writer. Do you find that challenging? That's my question.
Yeah, it definitely could be challenging. Yeah, on the same, well, not the same, but on the other side to it, I think sometimes people just don't know how to market themselves a certain way for the artist side of it, because you might be comfortable with just being a songwriter or a producer or an engineer or whatever, and that just might be your lane and you're used to that. But once you completely go to the other side to the artistry, that's a whole different ball game. And when I decided to do it, I already had a lot of experience with working with top tier artists and working with major labels and working with different companies to know exactly, okay, this is how you work a record. This is how you maneuver in these situations. This is what goes into actually cultivating an audience for an artist. You know, all these different additives that go into, you know, making a brand. And that's why it was pretty much a smooth transition for me, because it wasn't like a thing where, you know, I popped up and said, hey, I'm an artist now. And people were like, well, why are you an artist now? You know, why you just stick to producing, stick to writing? Like, it was never that, you know. So
being that artist.
Yeah. And a lot of times too, you know, some people might say that, oh, I'm an artist now, when they were known as being a writer or producer, and then they're not really a good artist. You know, so I think for me, I took it very seriously to the point of, if I'm going to be an artist, I'm going to be an artist, meaning I'm going to be a true artist. I'm going to perfect the craft. I'm going to give 100%. I'm going to put as much effort as I do with writing and production into my artistry. You know what I mean? Because this is my life. This is how I eat. This is what I love to do. You know what I mean? I'm an entertainer at the end of the day. And you know, what I mean by entertainer is not just being on stage, but entertainment is what's being put in front of you. You know, so whether it's from writing, production, artistry, what have you, it's all entertainment. So, you know, it just so happens that I wear all these hats.
No, good. Perfect segue. Humble Sound Records.
Yeah.
You have to do it all.
Yeah, we do it all.
So what's it said head of operations?
Yeah, so Humble Sound Records is my label imprint. In conjunction,
you changed the name up so people. But go ahead.
Yeah. Humble Sound Records, man. That's, well. Let me back it up. So, you know, even as a young kid, I've always seen myself as being a mogul. Always seen myself as being that guy, right? And within being that guy, that means that you're wearing different hats. That means that you have different responsibilities, obligations. You know, you're pretty much the overseer of all these different things. And having your own label imprint is one of those things. And I decided to pretty much launch Humble Sound Records last year, 2024. And, you know, I have a joint venture with Sony Orchard, and we're pretty much just we're a growing label. I have about 5 artists that's on the roster now. We're continuing to, you know, build their projects, their visibility, etc.
Is Gibb on your label or no?
No, Gibb is not on the label.
Okay, I know Robin Ness is, but go ahead, continue.
But yeah, you know, it's really just an imprint that embodies the true essence of creativity, in the sense of, we don't stifle artists. We don't tell them exactly how to make music, how to make their art. You know, we let them do them. And, you know, whatever's ready to come out at its highest form, then we'll put it out. But, you know, in the back, we're just perfecting each and everything to the T, you know, from the music to the marketing to the presentation to the branding of the artists, of how they should be perceived to the world. You know, all these different things that, you know, pretty much make the label.
That sounds good, bro. I like that. I like the way that you're running your company, you know what I'm saying, and your production. You're giving artists the right to be themselves when they come in the door. But first, you know, you got to be catchy and you got to be having some kind of good sound with you. You're looking for quality. So when they have their quality and they come working in the studio, you let them have freedom to build and create on their own. And you come in and you also can help tighten and tune some of those things up. That's great.
Absolutely.
That's a great way to do it.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Are you looking to bring more artists to the family? Because that's what we do. We help bridge the gap. Are you still looking for artists to bring to the forefront for Humble Sound Records?
So what we're doing right now is we're not necessarily signing new artists right now, but what we are doing is we're signing on projects and songs. So for example, if someone comes to me and says, hey, I got this amazing record or I have this amazing project and I need a home for this project, myself and my team, we'll take a listen to it, we'll analyze it, we'll see if it, kind of works for, what we represent as an as an imprint, and then we'll decide if we want to take it on or not.
So let's break that down, because a lot of artists going to ask me, because a lot of artists watch our platform. When there's an artist with a project, so y'all help with, because everyone says their distribution and they're helping that. Are y'all helping them with the back end of it? Because a lot of artists are poor. They don't have I hate to say poor. They don't have a budget. Just call it what it is. Some people have great material and they just post it and it goes nowhere. And we gotta have this real conversation here. Do you really help them, like help build the product, help work that product, stuff like that?
It all depends, because let's just say you have this great record that we believe in, and let's say that we want to distribute it, we want to put it on our label. So we might go ahead and do that, and we might just go ahead and put some type of backing behind it. But if we're going to do that, then we're going to have to have some type of incentive behind that to recoup what we put out. You know what I mean? And we're not in a sense of, taking ownership of people's music. We don't do that. We don't take half of your publishing. We don't do any of that type of stuff. We still give them free reign to own their music. We still give them free reign to do other things outside of us. Only it, the conversation only gets different if you're solely signed to us. Then there's a different dynamic. But if we're just distributing your music and we're working it, that's totally different.
Okay, that's
we are in it a lot, and I'm seriously, I'm gonna let the link with you once we our next time there, and really build with us. And next time we can do the legwork, because there's a lot of artists we feel that are ready, and there's some artists that they still have work to do. But however, there's some artists that tap in with us a lot, and I feel some of them, they have music that's ready, and they just don't have no home for the music that particular project. So you're basically what you're saying, you're open to the idea of having a meeting.
Yeah. We're always open to talk and see who has what. You know what I mean? That's just a simple listening, to the ear. So we have no problem doing that. But I'll also kind of sometimes put out the disclaimer that artists have to be careful these days, because we all know that these streaming platforms are tricky. We do know that some of these distributors are tricky. I don't want to name any names, but we all know that there's not so great distributors out there, and people are getting their music taken down and etc. So, you just got to be careful on how you're promoting your music these days, because, buying streams and manipulating things is not the way anymore. You're getting caught.
Yeah, real music or no music. Authentic push out or no push out at all, bro.
And that goes into the conversation too of, you got to have an audience. You got to have people that really rock with you. You got to have people who really care about your art. You know what I mean? Because it's not as simple as you just throwing up a post and you got a couple of followers and you're hoping and praying that they're just going to go to Spotify or whatever and stream your music. It's not that simple. You know what I mean? It's really, you're really, for lack of better words, you're convincing people to care. You know what I mean? So you got to figure out a way to kind of funnel these people to these platforms to support you.
James, honestly, there's two artists I know on the top of my head that Raleigh Boy and I worked with that we want you to meet. Not tonight. No, I want you to meet. Here's a prime example. As you see, we're connected with a lot of people, and Raleigh Boy and I, we're outside a lot. We did a showcase not too long ago. It was a gang full of our artists. I'm gonna say at least 40 artists all performing at a showcase. Big, a whole bunch of artists. This little boy, this I call him this boy coming here, 17 years old. 16, 17 years old. They didn't like his attitude. He came in here very cocky. Wow, very cocky. They did not like his attitude. However, of the 40 artists there, they came to us because we brought the artists here, Valley Boy and I. Oh, we didn't like his attitude. We didn't like him. I said, pause. Let me tell y'all something right now. He's the only person here at this whole showcase that brought a fan club with him. That drove all the way 8 hours down. And I said, guess what? All his fan club paid to get in. That's an audience. I said, so when I talked to a label head about that, that's the story. I said, all y'all got hundreds of thousands of followers. You don't got not one person here. And then they look at Valley Boy and I, we're bringing multi-platinum artists with us to the showcase. So basically, we like to have a story behind it.
Yeah, I mean, there's always a story, but like I said, you gotta have an audience. You gotta have those who actually care, because that's really the name of the game right now is how are you monetizing your audience? Because let's just be real, that's how you're gonna make your money. It's not coming from streaming, it's not coming from anything really digital. It's coming from direct to consumer, and it's coming from people who actually come out to see you and who are actually buying what you're selling, whether it's merchandise or whatever. That's where it comes in at.
That's the name of the game right now.
You know what I mean? So that audience is everything.
Understood. I want to play one more. I want to play one more of your records. Robert, what are we missing out on before I get this record together? What are we missing out on? Got been on the show.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to link up with James later on and sit down and talk over some things. So we go through a lot of artists. That's what we do on this show. We provide artist development. We provide music reviews. We provide a lot of things for the artists. So a lot of local artists and artists that's not where they want to be in their career, they come here and we get them to be heard, to be seen. We deal with a lot of the industry artists and producers. So we then had some meetings with a couple of artists, and some things didn't go right because of the artist situation. But they was given chances from major record labels, and they was gonna change their life with some contracts and some kind of deals that they got. So we run into that kind of space all the time with artists. So we'll end up dealing with you, man, because we do come to Atlanta a lot.
Got you. Yeah, let's talk for sure.
A lot of artists show love and come here and come talk to me and Marty about furthering their music career. So we telling us the process. So we'll get some things together behind the scenes.
Yeah,
for sure, absolutely.
Try to tell people really build, because we meet. We have great art. Well, a lot of artists we meet a lot of people. We just tell people, let's work, let's build. Just because you have a good record, how's your presentation? How's your work ethic? We all got life and going on at the house and all that. Let's work.
Who are you? What's your background? What you trying to do in your life? What you see yourself in the next 2 years? We screen them.
Yeah, that's important.
Yeah, we put our reputation on the line when we bring artists, the people like you, and we go down to Atlanta. It's all about relationships.
That's a fact.
You got to build something to have something.
So let me play City Love. Tell me about that while I gear it up. Tell me about it.
City Love. Shout out to my boy Brian McKnight Jr. Been knowing each other for quite some time. He's actually signed to the same label that I'm under, which is Third Eye Recordings, Universal Music Group. So this record was actually the first song we ever did together, which is one of the singles off my EP, Cups of Coffee. So it's one of the fan favorites right now.
Okay.
Called City Love.
Hear that up. I want to hear that.
How have I never seen you on the west side?
Hear it, right?
When you're from the west
side.
go.
Where the best slide and the best ride. Girl, you're so cool. Whoever must have been a fool if they lost you. 'Cause you got something special that I need from you more and more. 'Cause the way this feels is blowing my mind, my mind. And while I'm in these streets, you're the only one that I come back to more and more. Your energy is so hard to find these days. Shorty, can I show you where I'm from? 'Cause I wanna be the only one that you run to when you come back to the city, the city. Shorty, can I show you how I live? Give you all I got to give. 'Cause I promise you, honest truth, I need you with me, with me. So let's level up. I'd bet on us, you set the tone, I'll fuck the pedal up. Yeah, you'll never have to settle, 'cause this could be that old school baby boy type ghetto love. So can I show you where I'm from? 'Cause I gotta be the only one that you run to when you come back to the city, baby, the city, yeah. Now haven't never seen you on the east side. When you're from the east side, where the best lie, and they all fly. Girl, you're so cool. Whoever must have been a fool if they lost you. 'Cause shorty, can I show you where I'm from? 'Cause I wanna be the only one that you run to when you come back to the city, the city. Shorty, can I show you how I live? Give you all I got to give. 'Cause I promise you, honest truth, I need you with me, with me. So let's level up. I'd bet on us, you set the tone, I'll fuck the pedal up. Yeah, you'll never have to settle, 'cause this could be that old school baby boy type ghetto love. So can I show you where I'm from? 'Cause I gotta be the only one that you run to when you come back to the city, baby, the city, yeah.
Raleigh Boy C.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it, yo. I love it, yo. Hey, yo, that's true. That's true, smooth fucking singing, though. That's that shit. I knew it. I was singing the words already, bro. That shit was a vibe. Yeah, that shit was a vibe, bro.
Thank you, man.
I
Appreciate
like
it.
that. I like that. You can really sing, though, bro. You got a real talent. Your talent is very, very sharp. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. That was one of those records, man. We kind of wanted to like kind of bring back the nostalgic feel from the 90s, of kind of like that sultry blending harmonies.
Yeah, taking me up. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Break
just
me down a middle ways.
settle in there, you know.
Yeah, you're taking me up, and then you're bringing me a little bit low. Then you take me back up. I said, okay, that's what I'm talking about, bro.
Yep.
Hey, I like that.
Yeah.
That's good. Marty, what you think about it? Let me hear what Marty got to say.
I have a problem with this record.
What's the problem with it?
At least I'm honest. I have a problem.
Let me get. You gonna say it's too short?
No, I love In-N-Out records. The problem I have, where's the visual? Because this is nice. We have a problem.
Bro, I was waiting for the flow. I was like, where the flow at? Let me see where it's gonna be.
Where is the visual? Because this is it.
This is it.
I know it, and a lot of people are asking for it. It's coming soon. See, this is the fun.
Don't give me camera talk. You've been telling everyone coming soon. It should have been out. This is excellent.
So this is the thing about it. When I first dropped the EP, I had another single on the EP called Your Heart. Okay. And City Love wasn't a single at the time. It was just one of those records that people just caught on to and they loved it. So after a while, we were like, man, the fanfare is so crazy on this record. We have to make this as a single, which was recently. So now we went back to the drawing board and said, hey, we got to do a video to this record. So it's already in the works.
Is that on Blue Leisure album?
No, this is off my EP, Cups of Coffee.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, that was.
I'm going to get
that was all right there.
I'm going to get Cups of Coffee. That's the ASAP. I'm going to get that.
That was
man. Yeah. City Love is one of them records, man, for sure.
And you gotta have the vocals too.
Yeah, he got the vocals.
You gotta have the vocals.
He got the vocals that surprise you. He'll be like, you think he just singing? He gonna be singing in a minute. Hold up, he gonna break it to you.
Oh, trust me, man. Next year we got the tour popping off next year, so y'all gonna be hearing that live.
No, I should be getting a DM or an email and say, Marty and Raleigh would need to be backstage on the tour on some of the tour dates.
I'm gonna give you all the access, man. You got to be there. It's gonna be a vibe.
Okay, who's gonna be on the tour?
He is going to.
It's gonna be a solo tour. It's just me.
Yeah,
it's me. Of course, I have special guests, but it's a James Artissen tour.
Come on.
I know some. I got some artists that's ready for opening acts. I got some.
Hey, we can talk about it.
Let's talk behind the scenes about it.
Yeah.
James, don't give me Hollywood talk because I started telling you we're gonna see a lot of you. By the way, tell him to do a drop, even though we need to come down to Atlanta and see him in person.
Nah, one thing about me, man, is I'm far from Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm probably as real as they come. Real talk.
That's dope, bro. Salute.
A lot of people that have been on this show, I don't care what I do. A lot of the celebrities, I'm sure you went on my page. A lot of the celebrities, you know what I do now? My one-on-one show, guess what I do? I call them directly.
Hey, I mean, look, that's why you got their number.
Look, I'm like, Slim, what's good? I'll meet you here.
Yeah, bro. So, again, shout out to my boy Brian. Super talented musician, man. Of course he comes from a talented family, so I wouldn't even expect nothing less. But yeah, man, that's one of the fan favorites.
All right, we tell him to do a drop, but we tell him good night.
How many cities in your tour?
Right now we're probably looking at about 10 right now, but of course we'll probably add more on as
okay.
But yeah.
So I have some artists to be on this tour too. Are you gonna look for hip hop acts or R&B acts, or it doesn't matter? I got a couple of artists to join this tour.
I wouldn't say it doesn't matter, but the music it got to feel good to me.
The music got to feel excellent, just like the music he's pushing. So we got to line up. We got to align with what's going on, basically.
Right. Absolutely.
You see what's going on. I see what's really going on with you. So I know what you might be interested in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's a fact. Now let's do a drop, James. The drops are, the drops. Introduce yourself. Let's say you're on the Marty A. Johnson show with official Raleigh Boy, and whatever you want to say after that, something about the new album or the latest project or anything you got going on, go and give them that, and then that's it. But we'll do it live right here, and we'll record it right here. So
okay.
We'll count down 3, 2, 1. When you're ready, you'll count down 3, 2, 1. We'll do it once or twice or 3 times to get you warm.
Let's do it. Just
give us some energy, please.
Come on, Jay. Hey, let's go, baby. Count down 3, 2, 1. You ready, Marty?
Mm-hmm.
All right, count down 3, 2, 1, James, and it's on you, bro. And introduce yourself. I'm rocking with the Marty A. Johnson show with official Raleigh Boy, and then give us something about what you got going on.
Cool, I got you.
Hey, what's up? Hold on, my bad. And also, you can do your social media, whichever one you active on the most. Give them that one at the end too.
Okay, bet. Got you.
Oh, you like this clip?
All right, you ready?
3, 2, 1, countdown.
What up? This is James Artissen, and I'm rocking with the Marty A. Johnson show with my boy official Raleigh Boy. Follow me all social media at James Artissen. Go to the website www.jamesartissen.com. Salute.
I didn't like it.
We need one more. We need one more. That's the warm up. We need that energy from you. We need that Queen's energy, and we need that ATL energy combined. We need to tell the people what's good, and that's how we
rock. Queens, we're here.
Yeah,
right here. There we go. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go now. Please join.
Where's he at?
Yo, what up? What up? This is James Artissen. You are now rocking with the Marty A. Johnson Show with my boy Raleigh Boy. Shout out to all my fans out there. Follow me all social media at James Artissen. Go to the website www.jamesartissen.com. Salute.
We need to solidify him. I'm a James artist. I'm Grammy-Nominated. I work with who's who.
Right, that's what I was hearing. Hey, look, when you was talking, I was the same way, Marty. When he was talking, I was like, he's a dope.
Pop your collar. This your time.
Hey, man, you know.
Pop your collar.
That's a long intro right there.
Young OG. He a young OG.
Pop your collar. Pop your shit.
You know what? You know what Slim said? You know what Slim said recently on Shade 45? If you've been in the game over 10 years, you a fucking OG.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
You survived.
Pop your shit. This your. Give me that.
10 years,
Okay,
bro.
I'll give you another one. Yo, what up? This is James Artissen. You are now rocking with the Marty A. Johnson Show with my boy Raleigh Boy, Grammy-nominated producer, songwriter, recording artist right here. Follow me all social media at James Artissen, and make sure you go to the website www.jamesartissen.com. Salute, humble greatness.
Perfect. That's what we wanted. That's it. He's really from Queens. Let me see if I can. I thought he's from somewhere else.
That was it. Had to solidify the names and the titles. The credits mean a lot.
That's a fact.
So they hear that, they're gonna say, "Let me Google them right quick." That's what.
That's a fact.
I think you've been on a lot of platforms. How was it here with us?
Man, you know, see, that's the thing though. Like, once you start doing one, then everybody start calling you to do another one, and another one, then another. So that's kind of how it's been going. But you know, it's all blessings to me. Like, you know, I love letting people know, you know, the story and who hasn't, you know, heard it or who's not familiar with me. You know what I'm saying? That's how you grow.
Right.
How you like our platform?
Right.
I think y'all's is dope. I mean, I already seen yours. You know what I'm saying? So
you know the old saying. It's different when you watch it and then when you're on it. It's two different vibes.
It's you know what, you know, for me is energy. It's like not only just the energy, but just the comfortability that you would give somebody on your platform. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes, you know, the energy might not be right, or they might not ask good questions, or they might not be well versed in your story. You know what I mean? They like just kind of go off the generic stuff. You know what I mean? So with your platform, I think it's cool, man, because you know you already did your homework. You know what I'm saying? So that's dope.
I got to. I want to ask them the same questions. They come in here. Hey James, where you from? I'm like, this is what they asked this man.
Yeah, people ask, where you from? I did interviews and people ask me, so what exactly do you do? I'm like, what?
I would say, what I'm about to do, hit end button. Good night. Thank you.
You're like, wow, you ain't do no research at all. Like,
what was coming on your platform.
That's crazy.
Raleigh Boy, one interview, this person did, every time he kept saying something, the person kept saying, that's what's the. I was like, I am bored.
Yeah, man, that's crazy, man. And you know, that just kind of tells you about, you know, that person. Like, you know, some people just don't really know how to not only interview, but they're not real journalists either.
Right.
This one I went to school for. This one I got my degree in.
See, so you a different story.
I just switch it up a little bit. I always say this: we're not the best, we're not the worst. We always tell someone. We tell people all the time. People, even though people make their rounds, I always tell people they come on the Marty A. Johnson Show with the Fisher Rob Boy. You gonna remember us, good, bad, or indifferent.
Look, that's what you want. You want them to remember.
Our presentations there are, you know what I mean? People got platforms, and they at the house. Look, watch me on set.
Facts.
It's the ambiance. True. No, but James, you are solid.
Yeah,
much love, man. I appreciate that for real.
But tell the team. I'm serious about Robin Ness, sir. Or do we need to do it?
Oh no, I'm gonna put this on her line, man. I'm gonna let her know, like, hey, you need to come on here. So it's all good. I got you.
How soon can we make that happen this year, this season, please?
Yeah. Like a matter of fact, I know she's out of town right now, because she lives in Atlanta. So when she gets back, I'm gonna call her and be like, hey, I need you to come do this.
Okay. Who else? My last question. Who else? I wasn't asking about Meek Mills, but y'all Google that story about how with the champion with Meek Mills. Y'all Google that story. But
yeah, shout out to you.
What any artists on your label that you think we need to holler at? We're more than welcome.
Absolutely. Shout out to all the artists on the roster. Shout out to, of course, Robin. Shout out to Tanisha Kelly. Shout out to BNGB. Shout out to Sophia Habib, Shina. Those are all the artists that we have on our roster.
Perfect. Riley boy, are we missing out on anything before we tell him good night?
I hate I missed the half of the show, my ass, but it's all good. We can't wait to get with you, man, and continue to follow your journey, man, and see how things turn out for you. We definitely gonna support you. We definitely like what you got going on. Me and Marty took a look and did some research before, and we was like, yo, he's a pretty solid, dope dude. Like, damn, we should have been known him. Like, the fuck, you know what I'm saying? But
things happen for a reason, you know what I'm saying? So
That's our last pick that we're using, Riley boy. Look, artists, we got the hit-making, 3-time Grammy nominee. Tell me your name.
This is James Artissen, man, in the flesh, man. I'm here with the Marty A. Johnson show, man. What's better?
He's here with me and the Fish Rod Boy. So look, artists, he is the CEO of his own label, side venture with Sony Orchard. So look, we're bringing artists to James. We had this real conversation, didn't we, James?
Yes, sir. Look, let's make something shake.
Huh?
Let's make something shake.
Riley boy, I know 2 artists already that I want James to meet. I'm not gonna say who it is, but Riley boy, anyone else, what do they need to do?
You need to send that music in to MartyAJohnson4@gmail.com if you want to tap in with us. Y'all know we're running every Tuesday night, 7:30 Eastern Time, 4:30 Pacific.
Yes, sir.
And the last thing I want to tell you, artists, Google the name, Google credits, Google the stats. He is part of a major entity, so lock in for real. Remember, Tuesday night is where it's at with me and the Official Rally Boy. For real.
Hey.
We're gonna use that clip. So we appreciate you. So let's stay in touch. And
absolutely, man. I appreciate y'all for having me.
At least once a month, if not a couple times a month.
Dope. Yeah, let me know when you guys are in the city, man. We're gonna link it up for sure.
We're there.
Absolutely, bro. Y'all
so
take it easy.
Right. We will definitely see you sooner or later. I'll be looking out to hear from you soon about Robin.
Sounds good, bro.
Peace. Robert, he did not disappoint at all.
No, good artist, good guy, you know what I'm saying? Good person, I see the sincerity in him, you can look in the man's eyes and tell what he about. But he's a straight up stand up guy, man. I'm glad we met him. James Artissen.
And I always tell artists all the time, you never know who's watching this platform, and we're very appreciative because honestly, James reached out to us. He said he likes what we're doing. We went down to Atlanta, and on the plane, we got a DM and say, I need to come on and lock in with y'all. So look, artists, before we go, we're serious. We really want to help bridge the gap between us and the heavy hitters. So if you're an artist, you really want to tap in, Riley, what is your social media?
Official_Riley Boy, just like the screen. Put an underscore between that. That's me on everything.
And I'm at Marty A. Johnson on everything. This show is not going nowhere. No time soon. It's season 9, but we're just getting started. Remember, Tuesday night is where it's at with me and Official Rob Boy. Artists, lock in. Hit his DM or myself. We're waiting. That's it. Good night, y'all.